Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. So today we'll look into the Google chart and see how the technicals are looking for Google. So today is 4th of April. We see Google has closed, giving little positive sign today. Unlike Apple and other charts, right? It closed at 0.2% higher than its yesterday's close. It's at 105.12 at the moment. Okay, so let's quickly talk about how overall Google looks like. Okay, so one thing is very interestingly to point out is the weekly chart of Google. Okay, we see that since last year September 2022, actually since September 2022, we see there has been a very good consolidation, okay, of the price between the range of 85 and 100. Okay, so it has been almost if you want to say almost 7 months, good consolidation that we see here. Okay, and that is a good sign, when the market stalls and it gives time for accumulation of the shares of such a good company. So it actually is a good sign, and as an opportunity as well. The another interesting thing that we see here is the RSI. The RSI has been forming a higher high and a higher low. Okay, so we can say that the if you see the price and if you see the RSI, okay, what you can see, you can say that that the price is not increasing as good as the RSI. Okay, again, I don't want to say it's a complete divergence, because we can also say that, hey, look, the price here, if we connect the wicks here, it is kind of making a higher low. Okay, and at the bottom, at the top as well, we can see there is a higher high, but still, it's not very convincing. What is a good thing is that RSI is rising. Okay, so and let's and the other part is that the weekly time frame, again, it's a longer period always gives a better idea on what's going on. So it's above 200 EMA, which is a good sign. Okay, so it always tried to close above 200 EMA, but as you see, it never lasted a week. Okay, above 200 EMA. Like here it went above, but the next week again came down. Here it did last for a couple of weeks, but again it got a good rejection. Again, and now again it's trying to attempt to go above EMA 200. If we move to actually daily time frame, we can see that the EMA 200 concept is more visible here. So the first time it tried to move up is on February. It did make kind of a double top and then got immediately rejected. Again, it just made in the month of March, we did get a rejection, but it just came till here, at a level of 100. So that is a very good point. As you see here, 100 has been acting as kind of resistance and has acted as a resistance in the past. Okay, so it makes sense that if that becomes a new support for Google to stay on, to consolidate, and then give a move upward. Okay, so this is a good point. Good. So what do we see here, and what can we expect next? We see it is above 200 EMA. That's a filter that now, if there are good setups coming up, it means we will be looking for longs. Okay, we can see here there are few levels important, right? 105 is a weekly resistance, so it's an important level, not an easy thing to break. So it is trying of kind of taking its time, which is good. 100 has become a tested support, so that is also good. And we can see another trend line that it has kind of respected till now is this one that I'm pointing out. So a successful breakout above this with a good volume will confirm that the breakout is successful and we can expect higher prices coming up in Google. Okay, and we can see this bullish behavior, so that will kind of break out from this consolidation zone, and that will also confirm that we are looking forward to move into higher prices. So for me, Google is a buy. If we see dips coming up, that will be more or less a consolidation, okay, which is for adding to your spot position. But overall the picture for Google looks good. Of course, we do rely and do want to see this weekly resistance that we have at 105 to be broken out successfully. Okay, so let's move into the lower time frame and see how the charts at the lower time frame looks like. Even for the lower time frame, we see RSI is making good higher low and higher high. Similarly, we see that one interesting thing that I would like to point out, so about RSI's behavior. So if you see here RSI was had reached around 78 level, so it was overheated, okay, and the price started to come down. So if you see, the price came down here till 100 level, and where was the RSI? RSI already made a low here, okay, it already made a low when it reached 100. It means that RSI is moving quite faster than the price moving down, okay. And here we can see there is a kind of a double bottom made with an RSI being at a higher level, right, than the previous level that was reached. So that kind of indicated that the market, we did basically what we did is we noticed RSI divergence here, right, which indicated that the market was ready to move upward, and that RSI got resolved very clearly, okay, because the price turned upward from this level. Okay, so what do we see here? As soon as the RSI here it got above the 70 region, it immediately came down and started to cool off, right? And let's see how the price continues to react. If it is able to stay above 105 area, that will be very positive, as you see that area has acted as a previous resistance, and the more it consolidates here, the better will be the confirmation, and the better will be the breakup. Okay, so nothing wrong with the lower time frame as well. So that's all. Overall, Google is looking bullish. It's above 200 EMA. As I said, the important levels are marked here. You can refer them, and trade safe. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, and stay tuned for further updates. Thank you.